What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Voyage RC. This little video is going to be kind of my little review of the Passport Ultraforce charger from Dynamite. It's a 200 watt charger that can charge it up to 10 amps, so it's got a good charge rate if you want to charge some of your high-end batteries at a 2 or 3C charge rate. It'll charge LiPo, Life, NIM, and NiCad batteries. So it's a good all-around charger. Got lots of features, so let's jump right in. Get to it. Protect RC! Hey man, hobbies. Alright guys, so I've laid everything out that comes in the box when you buy the charger. It's got your DC power cord, your AC power cord, the charger itself, then you've got your balance port adapter, your Dean's plug adapter, your Tamiya, and your EC3. So right out of the box you've got a couple different connectors for charging options, and it does come with a balance port adapter, so you can go all the way up to 6S batteries with it. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and plugged her in so you can see what it's like with the backlit display all lit up. I know it's a little hard to see on the camera, but you can see there's only 4 buttons, so it's very simple to use. You've got your battery type, your decrease, increase, and your start button. I'm going to go ahead and focus in on the screen a little better, see if I can get a better clarity out of that for you, and then we'll go through all the options this guy has. Alright, you guys can see the screen a little bit better. When you first plug it in, this is the screen that comes up. You've got user set program, program select load data, save data. This charger will hold up to 10 different profiles, so that makes it easy to switch through if you got different style packs you're wanting to charge or discharge. Life battery select, NiCad, nickel metal hydride, and LiPo, and goes back up to the programming options. This has is you got your LiPo voltage type, 3.7 volts per cell. You can adjust the backlight on it from 0 all the way up to 100. I've noticed that after about 20% that it's at, you don't really notice too much of a difference. I'm not sure if you're in the pitch black, maybe it makes a little bit of difference, but just going through it here on my table, I don't really notice a difference above 20%. We'll adjust it here. You can see 15, 10, 5, 0, and you bring it back up to 20. Doesn't really change as you go up. Got your input power low cut off at 10 volts, so if the voltage going into the charger drops below 10, it'll shut off. You can keep the key beep on or off and the buzzer on or off. The buzzer at the end of a charge is kind of annoying because it seems like it goes on forever. So you can turn it off if you're close by watching and you know when it's off anyway. It is a little annoying. I keep it on though because sometimes I'm focused on something else while I'm charging a battery. Capacity cutoff, I've got it set at 5,000 milliamp hours right now because the current battery I'm using is a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, but you can change that. Safety timer, it's at 120 minutes right now. The charger will shut off if the charge is taking longer than 120 minutes. Your trickle charge is at 50 milliamps for your nickel metal hydride, NiCad, and Life. Waste time 1 minute. Charge discharge, you can do a charge discharge mode. You can cycle a battery for nickel metal hydride, NiCad, and Life, I believe, and this is saying it'll be a minute between the charge and discharge. Temp cutoff is on at 176 Fahrenheit, 80 Celsius. If the charger reads an internal temperature above that, it'll shut off to protect the charger. NiCad sensitivity, default. Nickel metal hydride sensitivity, default. Lithium polymer, lithium ion, and life. Check time 10 minutes. And back up to voltage check. And like I said, there's 10 different profiles you can set. So you can load and save data on those. And then for life batteries, you can do a charge or a discharge. Those are your only two options on those ones. NiCad, you can do a charge. You can cycle it as many times as you want, either discharge to charge or charge to discharge. I think you can go up to 5 cycles on one run. Discharge, back up to charge, and you can adjust the current when you select it. It goes in 1/10 increments all the way up to 10 amps. It is the same for nickel metal hydride. You've got charge, cycle it, and you can adjust that from charge to discharge, discharge to charge, and all the way up to 5 cycles. And for LiPo, which everyone's probably interested in this because this is the most common battery used today. You can charge, discharge, you can do a storage charge, a fast charge, and a balance charge. I usually use balance charge and storage charge. You don't have to balance your batteries every cycle, but I recommend it. If I'm not in a hurry to get the battery charged, there's no point in not doing it. That's the way I see it. So you do this, you can adjust the amperage down and up all the way to 10 whopping amps. I usually charge my batteries at a 1C rating. So a 5,000 milliamp battery that I'm currently using would be 5 amps. And then you can adjust this based on how many cells you have, all the way up to 6S. And it automatically adjusts the voltage for you. Balance charge, you can't go down to 1 because 1 cell, there's nothing to balance. So that's basically all the options in the menus for it. Personally, I like the charger. I think it's good bang for the buck, and being a 200 watt charger capable of 10 amps, it's got a lot of capability in it. And I think if you're going right off the bat, you're looking for a cheap charger, yeah, go ahead and go for it. But if you want to pay the little extra, get at least a charger like this. It's AC/DC, so you can run it at home, out of the wall, or off a power supply, or whatever you're going to do. But it does have that 10 amp charge capability on it, so if you're getting into a variety of different batteries and different battery sizes, you can charge up to 10 amps and keep your charge times lower. So I think it's just good bang for the buck. It's got a lot of capability in it. So that's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. I give it 2 thumbs up. I loved it. I haven't had any problems with it. So why don't I go ahead and hook up a battery and you guys can see what it's like when it's actually charging. Alright guys, I got my battery hooked up to it. I've got the balance port plugged in. That is something I wanted to mention. The leads coming off the balance port are kind of short, so if you're going to be putting your LiPo battery in a LiPo sack like you should be when you're charging, it makes it a little difficult to get it in there and still have it plugged into the charger, just because the leads on the balance port are so short. Your lead on the wires are fine, they're long enough, but it's the short wire here on the balance port that makes it a little difficult. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start a balance charge at 5 amps. I'm going to go ahead and hold down the button. Just checking the battery. It says you have 2 cells in a series, confirm to enter. I'm going to start that up. See the amperage starting to go up. Volts, I had this battery on a storage charge, so it's already starting at 7.6 volts. Charge menu, if you hit the increase button, will take you up. Since I have it plugged into the balance port, it's showing you cell 1's at 3.81 and cell 2 is at 3.81. So they are balanced. See them starting to go up together. And in charge, you got your end voltage set at 8.4 volts for 2S. Capacity cutoff I have set at 5,000 milliamps. Safety timers 120. Temperature cutoffs at 176. The internal temperature right now is 82 Fahrenheit. And on the increase a little bit. And it does have a big old whopping fan on the side of it, so when the temperature starts to rise, that thing will kick in and it moves a lot of air, so it really helps keep it cool. If it's a hot day and you're outside, I'm sure this thing wouldn't have any problems keeping cool, doing its job. So that is my review of the Passport Ultraforce charger from Dynamite. I give it 2 thumbs up. I think it's a great charger. Good bang for the buck. You're getting a lot of power out of a decently priced charger. It does only charge 1 battery at a time. I know some people like to get ones that'll do multiple batteries at one time, but it's a good charger. I like it. I haven't had a single problem with it. It's been very consistent. No problems. So I give it 2 thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more.